Riley, you're on Fez.
Hey, what's up, Vice?
Yeah.
Hey, has Earl ever gotten a hold of that female intern that's supposed to come in and, get interviewed and everything?
Yeah, whatever happened there, Earl?
Yes, everyone was contacted as far as that, and we did interview them.
Finally going to have some women interns here?
Oh, you're going to get right on it?
Earl, you've been found out.
I have many contacts right now. Many contacts. When's the last time you booked a guest, Earl? Who was president? Do you remember?
Bush 2 was president.
Bullshit. I remember Samuel Jackson was the president last time you rolled somebody through here.
I think Saddam was still in power, at least.
Is that right, Earl? Saddam days?
No, he was not.
What's wrong with your arm? Are you scratching your scales?
It may be the fact that I didn't bathe today or something. My tattoo, for some reason, like the black outline of it, just where the black ink is, for some reason, every now and then, the black outline kind of raises up like I get hives or something.
It's 4 years old, though.
I know, but still, it still happens to this day. It's all bumpy, just where the black lines, where the black ink is on my tattoo.
Man, that red is already starting to fade, too. Remember how bright red that used to be?
Yeah, it's my Buccaneers logo tattoo when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Super Bowl.
Well, that had to be a long time ago.
Well, 2002 season. And, yeah, that used to be a real crimson scarlet. Now it's basically like I have a nice pink pirate flag flying on my arm.
Yeah, that's you, all right. You're like the seats there in Raymond James Stadium.
They just fade. And it's not like this body gets a lot of sunlight on it, so I don't know where this color's going.
Jim, you're on Fez.
Hey, if Earl's got a connection to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, maybe he can get that indie band, the Rolling Stones, in there.
Earl, what do you think? You get your boys in?
I can definitely get the Stones in, or at least a Stone in.
You can.
I mean, I can make some calls.
Give me a fucking date, you get a Stone in here.
Well, I can give you a date, a specific date.
And then that'll be the day that we do Loser Leaves Town with you. Give me a date.
I don't know if I could give you one because technically they're still on tour.
I didn't say that to be tomorrow. I said give me a date. You just said I can get a Stone in here, right?
Yeah, I could probably get. I know of a Stone I can get.
Which one?
Ron Wood.
If you get Ron Wood in here, you'd be a fucking hero.
Now he says this like, oh, I could have gotten Ron Wood in here.
Like we haven't known him for years. We've known Earl for 7 fucking years, and I've never seen him with Ron Wood.
I guess, yeah. Best friends. Why? Did you want Ron?
I know I can get Ron Wood.
Did you want a Rolling Stone in here? You never asked me. Of course I could get a Rolling Stone in here. Easiest thing in the world.
What is your big friendship with Ron Wood?
That's the nuttiest question I've heard yet.
No, if you fucking bring Big A in here in a new haircut and wearing some kind of zebra fucking coat, I'm going to know who it is.
Ron Wood is putting on the weight.
Oh, actually, I kind of know him.
Bullshit.
I take it back.
This is Godfather.
We've had a couple of conversations. The 2 times.
I'm willing to hear the details
the 2 times
of you and your friendship with Ron Wood.
I mean, it's not necessarily a friendship. We just had a very good conversation. We had 2 very good conversations.
I want to hear about it. What happened?
Well,
come on, start me up.
Well, the first time I met him, it was at he had a record release party, and we were talking about he had a not a photography book, an art book of some of his paintings, and I was talking to him about the paintings, and we were talking about art in general.
It sounds like a fan fucking walked up to him. That doesn't mean that you're friends with him. I came up and talked to him during his release party. I came up and talked to him about his work. That's not a friendship.
And then the second time
That's him working.
And then the second time, when I was at WNEW here in New York, he came up with Rod Stewart unannounced, and the first thing he says when he comes through the door, because I was the receptionist at the time, he walks through the door, he just points at me, and he goes, I know you. I remember you from the party. How you doing? And we just started to talk for like a good 5-10 minutes again.
That was before we knew you. So that's a full fucking 8 years at least, maybe 9 years ago, that you were the fucking... Look at him drinking his water. You know when Earl gets busted, he's drinking water. You're telling me you were at a fucking reception desk 9 years ago.
I swear to God, that is an absolute true story.
And because of that, you feel comfortable that you know Ron Wood and you can get him to walk in here.
You were also the receptionist for Mannix, too, weren't you, Peggy?
That's like my dentist from 9 years ago. The receptionist is going to say, yeah, I can fucking know. Ron's going to remember me. Because he used to come in there and say, hello. It's not, no one else would think, if it wasn't a famous person, that person would ever remember them.
No, there's just 2 occasions, and the second one, I mean, the second time completely blew me away in the fact that I was like, wow, he remembered me from...
Who was going to forget a bald-headed black guy dressed in black? First of all, the first time he saw you, he thought you were going to stab him. When you didn't, then that just stayed, like he fucking said turned around and said to Rod Stewart, no, don't run. I fucking remember this guy. Just treat him nice.
So what's your window of opportunity that you need to get Ron Wood on the show?
Well, the smart ass from Utah went like, hey, when you get the Stones in here? I was like, oh, fine, I can try to
do it. What's the date?
I'm not going to give you a date, but I'll make it happen.
I would have loved to call the radio station when Earl was the receptionist.
Yeah.
Hello, program director, please. I'll get right on that. Weeks go by, you're still on hold, waiting for the phone call to be put through.
WNEW, peace ho. WNEW, peace ho. WNEW, peace ho. These phones are busy. Uh-oh, look who it is. Ron Wood, former face, now Rolling Stone. Hold on, Mr. Wood. WWNW, peace hold. WNEW, peace hold. WNEW, peace hold. Hey, Brian, you're on the fez.
Hey, how's it going, buddies?
Yeah.
Got a new segment for the show. It could be called Earl's Empty Promises Corner.
Earl, you're going to come through with this one, right?
I'm coming through with this one.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we'll do this.
I'd love to have at least a target date on this.
Give us a season.
Spring?